Kylan, would you say this is a little bit of an eye-opener in terms of the ball pressure that you guys faced today against this team?
Yeah, definitely for sure. SEC basketball is, a lot more aggressive type of hoops. For us, it was a good wake-up for us, realize a much mature team than us, what it looks like, how to play at elite level. We just can take this on the chin, try to get better from it, watch the film, just realize the mistakes that we made, and just try to be ready for our first game.
Turnovers were obviously an issue.
Mm-hmm.
What did you see with that? Brad said he was a little surprised because you guys haven't really been turning it over in practice.
Yeah, that was just probably like the first game nerves for a lot of us. Me, I had like a bunch of silly ones today, but those are easy to eliminate. A lot of us can just make better plays, making the passes earlier maybe even in certain cases. But we're all great players. We know we don't have to make silly turnovers like that in the games, especially when it matters.
You're obviously a veteran in college basketball, new to this team. What do you take away from this week moving into the opener next week?
We need to pick our intensity up in practice, starting there, for sure. I feel like that starts with me, even as myself as a leader on this team. I feel like I've done a solid job, but coming out here and playing this game now is a totally different level. All five of us connected on the court offensively and defensively, and we need to get better with our communication with the staff, just starting to understanding what we're trying to execute as a game plan and what we're trying to do on the court. Because a lot of us are young. We all, some of us are confused sometimes with certain switches or something like that. But that starts with all of us in practice, starting with myself, just as me and Ty, me and the veteran type of guys being leaders and just trying to help us grow in that aspect.
All five starters were newcomers today. Is chemistry a work in progress for this team? Is it going to take a little bit of time, you think?
I feel like with us, our chemistry is actually really on point in practice and stuff like that. I feel like there's just times where we get into one-on-one basketball. We need to figure out ways to continue to move the ball, continue to find more ball screens, more actions for us. We're not going to beat any team that's a legitimate team, I guess, just playing one-on-one basketball. Nobody's going to win like that. So if we can figure out ways how it's easy for all of us to find better rules and find better situations to continuously just keep moving the ball and find better actions to help us score and help us find good open shots, then we will fix that.
Along those lines, how's the chemistry between you and KJ, and how do you kind of complement each other?
I love playing with KJ. I feel like we're a type of like Swiss Army knife situation where it doesn't matter. Somebody can be hot, the other guy is always trying to find him. We're always trying to make plays for one another. Me and him will continue to work on our chemistry, but so far we've done a great job in practice.
You feel like you guys are at defensively. I know Brad is continuing to try to prod to get you more. What's your take on that, and what needs to improve to get to where you can go?
I feel like with our youth, our communication sometimes can be lacking at times. That starts with practice, and that starts with us, me and Ty, demanding it in certain moments. And then I definitely would say our intensity at times can drop, especially watching last year's teams, the Clips defensively. Terrence was the head of the snake, and you can tell by just his aggression, by his intensity, that everybody else was following lead. So I feel like it starts with me. As I personally take defensive prideful, I feel like I need to pick that up on myself, and that will help the team get up to that level.
It was rough out there today, obviously, but some positives you take away from today's game?
We're still really good. Regardless of what the outcome happens, we're a really good team. I feel like we play our best when we're in transition. We're continuously just pushing the ball up the floor. There's nobody who honestly can stop us when you have 4 elite scorers and 4 connected guys on the court. I feel like we just fix that up, transition, continue to push it, and just find better matchups and find better actions for each other. That would be good.
Thomas.
He's got to see his family here. So.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead.
Good.
Okay.
Good.